Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Gonna run it. It's low. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball.
Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
This quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
Caught behind the line. It's Dickey. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
To throw, it's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And he scores. Touchdown, Oregon. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. The back's got it. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Boy, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
First down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Important second down play coming up. Send the back in motion. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Same tailback, another carry. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will he have to settle for 3? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle, but forced down. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First and goal, handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time.
It's blocked. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back?
Boy, just a tough way for this offense to end that drive. They put together a bunch of first downs, moving the ball, and then to put it on the ground.
Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's second down here. And he's got it again. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over.
Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Who's to his left now, escaping the pocket. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. First and 10 play coming up. To throw, it's Moore. Pressure is coming. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. He makes the grab. Good enough for first down yardage.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw over the middle. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to pass. It's Brown. Lets it fly to the wideout. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Defense is coming after him. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's caught at the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good, so it's 13-7. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Moore. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Second down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to run it. He shreds the tackle. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Important 3rd down play coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
A quick throw out left, complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down. Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up. On the ground, it's White. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Brown. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. There's the handoff. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT puts him up 13 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the 2nd half. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to pass. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The sure hands. It's Stewart. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And the quarterback dropping back. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quick throw to his receiver. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Caught on the outside. It's Belling.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for 6. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And the field goal is good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's that offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Catch made on the left side.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Press coverage now from the secondary. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And they heave it deep downfield. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Handoff to the single back. Runs through the defender. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Brown. On the run here. Lets it go. Gets made on the out route. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
He shreds the tackle. The Buckeyes are going to cash in here in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. So don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This quarterback on fire today. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. Second down now.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception in the last series. He almost threw another one.
This time it's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Off target and incomplete. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Looking to throw again. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do this. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ohio State. No chance to catch him. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Moore. And he's going to launch it deep again. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Got him. He's sacked.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Pressure is coming. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Going for a big play downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Grab behind the line. It's Tate. Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Under pressure, just lets it go. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, it's tipped to the line and intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Now the 40. Inside the 30. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Scanning the field. It's Brown. Bringing pressure. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And he's got his man open downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See, it's a deep throw down the right sideline. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
To throw, it's Brown. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Trying to get to the end zone, they'll run it left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Great job with the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Dropping back, it's Moore. He's running out of time here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?